Nicole, better known as the Glow Goddess, coming to you with another video. I just came by to say, I'm gonna just take up just about 33 seconds of your time, but I lost my grandmother a few days after Thanksgiving, and she fought a long battle, you know. But to watch a transition is something very different. And one thing I want to say, if you got grandparents, great aunts, it doesn't matter, just people in general, but our more elderly people, they need to be paid attention a lot more. And just to spend the time and, get the history and things like that, because that connection and talking with your grandparents and great aunts, that give you a better insight on your parents and the things that your parents went through and how they parent you. You know what I'm saying? Because grandparents, they grow, and they evolve, and they develop a different mindset from when they were parents. And your direct parent gets the things that your grandparents gave them at their age that your parents are at now. So it's a little different. So when you talk to them as they get older, it helps you look at the whole view of your parents and have better connection with your parents. If you are a child like me, I have a good connection with my parents, but some things is just like cutthroat. You have those parents who just like, they don't listen to certain things, or they say what they say and they mean what they say, and that's just what it is. And it's not that they that they don't want to change or they don't want to listen to you. That's what they are taught. So they do what they're taught. That's just like you as an individual. You're gonna do what you're taught until you're taught something different, or you learn something. You learn something different. You step out the box and learn something different for yourself. And if you don't, then you're gonna repeat the same thing. And that's what your parents have done. They repeated the same thing. But when you are tapped into your grandparents, it allows you to take a step back and really evaluate your parents, so you know how to connect with them in a very different way. Because when you're younger and you get to a place where you're like, I'm grown, I'm gonna do what I want to do, my parent can say what she wants to, but in reality, they can say what they want to, but at the same time, you don't have to push them away because they're not listening to you or doing exactly what you want them to do. As it's like all just people in general. We're gonna do what we want to do, but at the same time, tap in to the elderly so they can teach you, help you develop. Let's see what you would call it. Help you to develop a mentality where you look at bigger views. Not just for where your parents are or where a person is versus all over. Because I remember my grandma used to tell me, you gotta give them some time. People change, people do change, but in order for you to see that, you have to give them time and be around and pay attention to what they're doing. But anyway, I took it there. But I miss my grandmother so much. But I'm so grateful for the time that we had. I'm so grateful for the teaching she taught me, so that I'm able to keep my family together, and be able to communicate with my mom in a more effective way, because I don't want to push my mom away, and I'm sure my mom doesn't want to push me away either. And yeah, so get connected, spend time with your elderly, love on them, listen to their old stories and the ways they growed up, and apply that to your life. And most times the grandmothers are the ones that keep the family together, because I know in my family, my grandma was the juice, baby. She was the juice. She was the juice. So yes, my grandma was that juice. She was that juice. She was that juice. She was. She was a jokester, and she was one of a kind. And I miss and love her so much. To my family, guys, it's gonna be all right. And one day at a time, we're gonna get through this. I love you guys so much. And to my followers, I love y'all so much. I love people all around the world. But spread me with people. And if y'all could do me one little favor that won't cost you anything, is take some time and love on yourself, hug on yourself, kiss on yourself, and tell yourself that everything is going to be all right, that you are doing wonderful just where you are, and you are deserving of everything that comes to you. Anyway, it's your girl Tiara Nicole, better known as the Gold Goddess, signing out. Leave a message and I'll get back to you.